The old house stood at the end of Elm Street, silent and watchful. It was the kind of silence that wasn't empty, but full, as if holding its breath. Liam had bought it for a steal, charmed by its weathered brick and overgrown garden. He'd spent weeks renovating, stripping away layers of faded wallpaper and dusty carpets, eager to uncover its past. But the past, it seemed, was more present than he knew. He first noticed it with the photographs. Old family portraits he'd found tucked away in a forgotten attic box. Faces from decades ago, stern and unsmiling, seemed to follow him with their eyes as he moved through the rooms. He chalked it up to fatigue, the trick of light, but the feeling persisted. A subtle shift in the air, a faint whisper when no one was there, the inexplicable chill in sunlit rooms. One evening, while working late in what would become his study, Liam heard a distinct click. It came from the wall, near the fireplace. He investigated, tapping the plaster, listening. Nothing. Yet. When he turned back to his blueprint, a small, dark smudge appeared on the pristine paper, moving slowly as if drawn by an invisible hand. He wiped it away, but the feeling of being watched intensified. The next morning, his antique clock, which had been silent for years, began to tick. Not a steady, rhythmic tick, but an erratic, halting beat like a struggling heart. He picked it up, examining the gears, finding no fault. As he held it, the ticking quickened, forming a chaotic rhythm. It was then he saw it. A tiny, almost invisible aperture carved into the clock's polished wooden back, no bigger than a pinprick. And reflected in it, briefly, was his own startled face, distorted and small. The house wasn't just old, it was aware. And it had just shown him a tiny glimpse of its site.